up? Welcome to the third episode of my bridal makeup series. In today's video, I'm gonna show you this bridal look, which is especially for those who are getting married in this quarantine. If you're new to my channel, make sure you watch the previous videos, which is the haldi look and the sangeet look. And yeah, if you wish to see how to achieve this look, then keep on watching. I'm starting with priming my face using MAC Fix Plus and will spritz it all over my face and wait for a few seconds till it absorbs into the skin completely. Next, I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light Medium Honey and will use it all over my lids, and this will act as an eyeshadow primer for today's look. For eyes today, I'm using this palette from Bobbi Brown. It has all these beautiful nude shades. I'm gonna grab this shade and will set my concealer, and this is gonna be my transition shade as well, so I'm focusing it on my crease. Next, I'm gonna grab my Tarteist Pro To Go palette and will use this cool tone brown on a blending brush. I'll use this shade in my crease to make it a little defined. And guys, always start with taking less product because you can always build it up. So I'm taking a little product at a time, applying it in my crease and adding more shade to build that up till I'm happy with the result. And I'm just making sure that both my eyes look similar. Next, I'm gonna grab this black shade from the Bobbi Brown palette and I'll use it on the outer part. So for today's look, we're gonna create gold shimmery smoked out eyes with a wing liner, and I'm building up the color in the outer part of my eye, making sure that it is dark enough to give that nice smoky effect. Next, I'm gonna grab this pencil brush and I'll again take this black shade, and this time I'll take it in my crease as well. And with the help of this pencil brush, we can get a very nice definition in the crease. Taking a clean blending brush, I'll blend everything out, making sure that there are no harsh edges. Next, I'm using this concealer from Makeup Revolution. I'll take it on back of my hand, and using a small eye brush, I'll take some concealer and will cut my crease. And those of you who are not very good at cutting the crease using the concealer, you can also use a light beige shadow or even your compact for that matter. Just use it on a small brush like this and cut your crease using that powder. And guys, I've already explained in detail how to create a cut crease look. You can check this video out to know more about that. Take your time with this step, and guys, do recreate this look and don't forget to tag me. You don't need to copy the same look, just take some inspiration and do whatever you like. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna repeat the same thing on the other eye. Next, I'm grabbing this shade and applying it on the lid where I have just cut the crease. Now for shimmer, I'll be using my Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, and I'll be using these two shades, the pinkish tone and the gold tone. I'll mix them up and will apply them where I've cut the crease. And guys, I always use my fingers to apply any kind of shimmer because this way you get the highest payoff. Then again, I'm gonna go back to the black shadow from the Bobbi Brown palette and will smoke my upper lash line. So we'll smoke it from the outer corners till the center, but we won't be going till the inner corners. I will again grab the black shade and will go back to my crease, making sure that it is nicely defined. Next, I'm gonna fill my waterline using this kajal pencil from Nykaa and will use the same to tight line as well. For today's look, we'll be using a gel liner from Maybelline. I'll take it on a thin brush and will line my upper lash line, creating a winged liner. I'm also taking it on my lower lash line so that the liner stays really long, and I'll take it a little lower to create a smudged out look. And guys, I'm using a gel liner today because gel liners last really long. They are creamy, thick and smoother to apply than the pencil liners. Also, it is easier to create a smudged or a smoky liner look with the gel liners. So yeah, that's the reason we are using it today. So I'm creating a nice long wing, and we can always clean it with a concealer later on. So I'm just making sure that they are similar. Next I'm using this heavy metal glitter liner from Urban Decay. I do not remember the shade, but I'll mention it down in the description box, so do check it out. So I'm applying it from the inner part till the center and blending it using my fingers. I won't take it till the outer corners, just the inner and the center part. For mascara, I'm using the Benefit Their Real Mascara. Now this mascara not only lengthens the lashes but separates them really well. So I'm applying a nice coat. Then I'm moving on to my falsies. And I'm cleaning all the fallout from the eyeshadows using this facial wipe. Then I'm gonna spritz some MAC Fix Plus all over my face. For my moisturizer, I'll be using Embroilis because this lotion leaves the skin soft, dewy and perfectly prepped for the foundation. So I'm applying it all over my face, and I forgot to apply a lip balm, so I'm applying this one from Nykaa. Next I'm going to grab my primer oil from Smashbox, and you can see I've finished this up because this is one of my favorites, and this is the first facial oil that I ever bought. It nourishes the skin really well, adding the radiance and making it dewy without feeling greasy. Next I'm using the Smashbox Smooth and Blur Primer. It blurs out all the pores, so I'm applying it in circular motions, clockwise and anti-clockwise, so that all the pores are nicely filled up. And though I do not have much pores, but this is a bridal look and we want to make sure that our skin is flawless and well hydrated. Next I'm gonna grab this Forever 52 concealer palette, and I'm using the same dark colored concealer that I normally use to correct the under eye circles and the area around the mouth. For foundation, I'll be using the Fenty Soft Matte Long Wear Foundation. Now you guys know I'm a fan of dewy skin, and I just realized that I haven't done a matte look on my channel yet. So this is the first time that we are going all matte with the look. So yeah, let me know in the comments below, how do you guys like it? Do you like dewy finish more on me or the matte one? Let me know in the comments below. So I'm using this brush to apply my foundation all over my face, because using a brush gives you more coverage than what a beauty blender gives. Now we want a nice base for this look, so I'm using this cream concealer from Forever 52 in the lighter shade to brighten up my under eyes, and I'm gonna top it off with a liquid concealer as well. So using a flat brush, I'm applying it under my eyes and the usual areas where I apply a brightening concealer. And today I'm also applying it on the sides of my mouth. Basically this will go under the contour. Next I'm using the contour shade from the same palette, and I'm contouring my cheekbones. Now for this look I want a very defined contoured face, so I'm making sure that I apply a nice amount. Now this is something new that you guys are seeing on my channel because I like subtle makeup, but today we are going over the top with the contour, with the highlighting. And though we are going for a prominently visible contour today, I'll make sure that I blend those edges out, because it looks very weird and fake when you see those lines on your cheeks. So I always make sure that I blend the edges. Taking some product on a small brush, I'm contouring my nose because I want a nicely contoured nose for today's look. And before going on with the liquid concealer, I am blending the cream product using my beauty blender. Next I'm using my Huda Beauty concealer in the shade Coconut Flakes. This again is a full coverage concealer, and I'll apply it under my eyes using the beauty blender and all over wherever I have applied the cream contour. And guys, when you layer the products, so make sure you go with the cream products first, then liquid products, and then powders. Now to set everything in place and to get that matte finish, I'm using this loose powder from Makeup Forever, and I'll use it under my eyes, and we'll do baking today. And you can see I'm also taking it on the sides of my nose because I want a nicely structured contoured nose. So yeah, I'm taking it on the sides of my nose, and I'm also taking it down the contour so that the contour looks more defined, and setting the area around the mouth. And basically I'm using it all over my face because I want a matte finish. And guys, though I'm not a fan of baking, but I really like this product. This powder is really light and it just gives a very flawless finish and just sets the makeup really nicely in place. Next I'm gonna grab this bronzer from Bobbi Brown, and I'll top my contour using this bronzer, and we'll also use it as a blush. So we are not using a pink colored blush today, we are just using this bronzer. For brows, I'm using brow pomade from Kat Von D in the shade medium brown. I'm brushing them up using a spoolie and filling them in. And using some concealer on a flat brush, I'll clean them up. Next, I'm highlighting my brow bone using a shimmery shade. You can use your highlighter as well. I'm taking the same shade in my inner corners and also applying it in the inner part of my lower lash line. Taking a black shadow on a pencil brush, I'm going back to my lower lid, making sure that everything is nicely blended and smudged out. So after leaving the powder on the skin for 7-8 minutes, I'm brushing it off using a big powder brush. For my highlighter today, I'm using Fenty Beauty. Now this product melts into the skin and blends with almost zero effort. And you can see how beautiful this looks. I'm applying it on the usual areas, applying at the tip of my nose using my fingers. I'll also highlight my cheekbones, my chin, and today I'll also take it on my forehead, just above my eyebrows. For lips today, I'll be using this Huda Beauty lip contour in the shade Vixen. Now I do not want to go for a classic red lip, so I'm going for a maroonish lip because I think this will look the best with the outfit that I'll be wearing. And I'm topping it up with this liquid matte from Huda Beauty and locking the makeup with some setting spray, again the MAC Fix Plus in the shade Gold Light. So that's the completed makeup. And moving to the hair, I'm gonna do a middle parting and I'm gonna tie them up in a bun. And guys, I think we'll do a separate video on hairstyles because this video is getting longer. So I'll quickly change and we'll get back to you in my bridal look, and adding the final touches, adding this little bindi, and that's the completed look. So this is the finished look and I hope you guys like it, and if you did, make sure you hit the like button, leave a comment below and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and stay tuned for the next look, which is the post-wedding makeup. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.